2 of me trying to sort out this bodge job of the electrics. Loads more tidying up to do. Hopefully I've done all of the going backwards, so it's just going to be progress, tidying it all up. I've got the battery on charge, which will hopefully give enough power. See if we can't get this thing turning over and running. What have I done? I'd like to run it up to temperature, make sure all the gauges and everything inside are working before I start covering everything up again. Let's get it done. That feels like real progress just happened. Send help. I'm now in the process, if you watched the previous videos, that the air ride is knackered. So I'm ripping that all out. This is all of the controls, like up and down switches, power to the compressor. Get all that lot out. Tidy this lot up. Hopefully in the next half hour, 40 minutes, I'll be at the point where I can turn the key. Fingers crossed. See what happens. I'm genuinely nervous. Just connected the battery up. It is time to run through everything, see what's going on. Should all be working. I heard the fuel pump prime, so that suggests to me that the ECU is doing something. Right, this is genuinely the first time turning the key, so we'll see what happens. It's in reverse. One click, which I'm sure you heard, and then everything dead. So I guess we've got some problems to find. Let's try that again. All I've done is wiggled the battery terminals because I'm hoping that was just a dodgy connection back there. See what happens. Same again. Same again. Click. Dead. What have I done? Right, so I've got no lights on the dash, apart from obviously handbrake, which I don't know why that's on because it's up on wooden blocks. I'm just going to wire up these gauges I can see what's happening. Check alternator, check water, oil pressure, oil temperature, boost. That feels like real progress just happened. I can't wait to just get all this lot tidied up, man. But means to an end. I was stressing out because I couldn't find a reverse light. And I was like, why is it not working? Because, up there, isn't they? Right, that's the end of that little session of wiring. To see it running, I'm so happy with that. Everything seemed happy, all lights and everything work. Just wiring up the VDO gauges inside. Which is what I've had to stop halfway through because I need to go now. But as soon as they're on, I'll be able to know whether water temperature, oil pressure, oil temperature, boost, everything else is just happy. Like, so I'll get them on, then proper run it up to temperature and see what happens. Right, I'm back on it. Jobs for tonight is to wire up the VDO gauges. Shouldn't take too long. And then I can, I'd like to run the car up, check all the temperatures, check alternators charging, oil pressure, just everything. Then the only issue with that is my kids are asleep just up there. And this is really noisy. I don't know whether I'm better off waiting until it gets later or just do it now. You can see I've still got a fairly mammoth task of like tidying everything up. But let's get these VDO gauges wired up. It's going to be temporary because I forgot to order the bits I need to wire it properly, but it means I can crack on tonight. Bits will come tomorrow. Easy to swap over. So I've gone for it and started it up. The kids are pretty heavy sleepers anyway, hopefully. But look at this. Apparently my water is 150 degrees as soon as I've turned it on. So that's not ideal. Oil temp showing nothing, but it's literally just been started. Oil pressure. Don't know if I'd expect pressure yet. Voltage, so the alternator's happy, that's good. Can't really test that one until I rev it. If I rev it, I'll wake the kids up. Nice. All seems super happy. Like, let's just run up to temperature. Oil pressure's reading really low, but I can't rev it because I'm going to wake the kids up. So I know it's wired up right. Because if there is a fault, it will be at either end. It won't be the wiring. So at least I can tidy that up. I'll show you. Voltage is happy, oil pressure arguably done nothing. Oil temperature also hasn't really moved. Water temp's just getting up there now. She's also working on there, so that's nice. I forgot to say before, this thing sounds like a tractor. Exhaust is on the list. On the lookout for a decent welder for on Marketplace. Now that I've run it up to temperature and made everything in there really hot, I'm going to get in there with my hands and just burn myself loads. Start tidying up all these cables. I'm going to take all these boost pipes off and just get them out of the way. Give me better access. Start making things look presentable. So you can see I've removed all the boost pipes and everything. So now I can get everything tidied up, all these cables, get them all wrapped neatly. I can change the route of them as well, just unplug them and move them around, but yeah, make that look a bit more presentable. it over. On here there's just two little wires, so I just hooked it over onto the original plug. You can see it like there. Just going to smash a little cable tie on there. Snip her off. I'm so happy with how that looks. Looks so much better. That's like another couple of hours done on it. Now I'm gonna have to go back in for the night. But really happy with these little cable tidy things. Like, how much nicer does that look? I still like, there's loads of movement so I can tuck them and strap them and stuff, get them out of the way. But that looks so much better. So we're back at it with the heat gun and the solder joints. Just capping off all the ends of the unused wires because I didn't want them loose, just hanging around in there. Now, loads of cable ties just to try and get some of these wires just running nice and neatly before I give them a final wrap up. Here I'm just running the braided cable tidy up into the scuttle where the wiring for the window wipers goes. So I've made like a big sausage of cable now. I'm going to try this spirally stuff. See how we get on with that. My Emerald ECU is tucked up underneath the dashboard here, so I'm just tidying up all the cables to that. Stripping out all of the air ride wiring, which I've just done. But there we go. That's all got to come out. Don't need the tank, the compressor, all them wires. Brilliant. Stripping out all the air suspension is turning out to be pretty depressing after I've literally just fitted it all, but coilovers are on order. Let's get this gone. You don't have to worry about trying to get the pram in anymore, or something. Now that is so much better than I thought it would be. It's a bit fiddly, but it's worth it. It's all so protected and it's just held in there lovely now. Looks really good. This is all the unused crap that I've removed out of the wiring loom. So I've finally got the wiring loom finished. Everything's working. It's happy, it runs up to temperature, all the gauges inside are telling me what's doing what. It's all tidy, wrapped up in this braided hose. Everything is cable tied up tight, out of the way. It's such a relief because it's just been so crap for so many years. My next job, other than just give the interior a good clean, because it's all full of cables and offcuts and stuff, is to start prepping for paint. I'm going to document everything about it, so what materials I'm using for prep, what sandpaper I'm rubbing down with, what fillers I'm using, fully documented driveway respray. I'm going to have to buy a new compressor, I'll go into that in the video. Building a temporary spray booth in the driveway. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a few weeks. It'll be like part 1, 2, 3. But I'm under no illusion it's going to be a quick job. Well.